Hey friends, you are now in my bathroom. What I wanted to do was show you how I make use of my oils. One of the things that I hear the most about oil usage and the lack of oil usage is that I don't know when to use it and for what, and I can't remember to use them, so I forget. And so this tutorial is meant to show you some easy tools and tricks that you can incorporate as part of your daily routine and hopefully get you using your oils so that they can actually benefit your body. All right, so you're in my bathroom. Firstly, it's important that you actually have your oils out. So, I turn this around, this is interesting. This is what I usually have out. I have a little oil stand out next to my sink. These I've just taken out of the cupboard now so that I can show you. But the important part here is that you have your oils out so that you remember to use them. So firstly, the oils that I have from the Home Essentials kit that are in my bathroom are Digescen first and foremost. So I take a drop of Digescen under my tongue every morning and every evening, and I'll just tilt my head back and drop a drop under my tongue like this. Wonderful. Really great to help with digestive discomfort and just to help with the general digestive system in general. The next thing that I'm going to use is tea tree. Now, with tea tree, you can either apply it onto your skin with a carrier oil, but what I have found to be really helpful is to pre-mix a toner. So you buy these amber bottles at your local pharmacy or a stockist, an apothecary stockist. And then what I use is some witch hazel. So I buy it in bulk. It lasts me forever. This bottle comes from Aroma. So if you're in Australia, you can order it directly from them, auroma.com.au. But any pharmacy has got witch hazel. You can purchase them in little bottles. And so what I do is I add, this is a 30 ml bottle, I think. And I'm not really great with like making sure that I count the drops all the time, but I put anything between 10 and 30 drops of tea tree in here, right? And then what I'll also add is some geranium, which I know doesn't come in the Home Essentials kit, but geranium is beautiful for the skin. It's an incredible oil to help nourish the skin. So I may put about 10 drops of geranium, and then I add frankincense, which is definitely in the Home Essentials kit, and I'll put 30 drops of that in there too. And then after my shower, both morning and night, or after I've washed my face, I literally just sprinkle this witch hazel toner all over my skin like this. So wonderful. So it smells so good. So your tea tree is really going to help you with, helping keep your skin as clean and blemish free as possible. And then the other two oils are really nourishing. So after I've done that, now bear in mind that if creating your own toner is too much of a mission for you, we always have the Virage skincare toner, which is incredible. And so I mix and match these two. The skin does like change, so it doesn't like to have the same thing all the time. So I'll switch between Virage and my own toner, which that will last me forever, the toner that I've created. Then is On Guard. Now, On Guard is our protective blend, and so I use this all the time. I have this little bottle here, which has got some fractionated coconut oil. The reason that I've moved it or transported it between the bottle that it comes in and this one is just simply because I like to have a dropper bottle. Like, I like the dropper. So when I've jumped out the shower, I've got my On Guard in here, and I will just drop it into my hands and then lather it all over my body. Now in this large bottle, I've got about 50 drops of On Guard. It's really gentle and it helps support the immune system above all else, particularly during times, of like the flu season. So when you are going through winter or seasonal changes is what I wanted to say, then On Guard's really great just to support the immune system just that little bit more. So I pop that in there. And then the other oils that I have out here are not in the Home Essentials kit, but I'm gonna share them with you anyway. So we have Balance. Balance is our grounding, calming blend. I'll pop this on at night. And I may use either fractionated coconut oil, or I may even just use the Spa Mist, the body mist. It has Beautiful in it, which is a blend that doTERRA do, and I just add a couple of drops of Balance. Now the good thing about this here is that this bottle, regardless of how you turn it, it sprays. So you don't have to have it on a, you know, some bottles you need to have standing upright. So what I'll do with this is I'll just spritz, 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 take a couple of drops into my palm of, say, Balance, for example, and then just lather it over the spritz. I really like doing this one at night. So the Balance is really calming and grounding, whereas the On Guard is protective for during the day. And I don't shower twice a day, but if I'm getting dressed in the bathroom, that's kind of my ritual. Then I have Copaiba. This is a really great oil for the nervous system and also for the skin. So if I have any blemishes on my skin, I'll just take a little drop of Copaiba and then apply that directly through onto the skin. It's really, really soft and gentle and super, super nourishing. The other things that I'll do is I have a bottle of rose hip oil, which doesn't come from doTERRA, but rose hip is really beautiful for the skin. And so I will apply the oil directly to my skin, and I may use it neat, or I may even just add some frankincense with the rose hip oil onto my skin. And you know, because I've already used the toner with the oils in there, the rose hip oil straight up is also going to support my skin really nicely. I have before taken Copaiba and placed it into the rose hip oil, particularly during times when my skin's congested or I feel like there's sunspots or scarring, and it really does help my skin clear up pretty quickly. So you can use the Copaiba in the rose hip oil, or jojoba oil is also really nice and nourishing. The other oils that I have here are PURIFY. So it is an air blend, and I may pop this onto my chest if I'm experiencing any respiratory issues. I have myrrh. Now myrrh is a decongestant. So what I would do is I drop one drop onto my toothbrush. So I have my toothbrush, put a drop of myrrh onto my toothbrush with my toothpaste, my On Guard toothpaste, and then I brush my teeth with a drop of myrrh. So good for oral health. Remember, your oral health contributes to your skin health and your digestive health as well. So keeping the mouth nice and clean and free from bacteria is really helpful to stimulate glowing skin. Did you know that? Then I have lemongrass in my bathroom as well, because it helps remove any cutex that's on my nails. So instead of using cutex remover, I use lemongrass. It helps get rid of any sticky residue that's on taps or bathrooms at all, and can also help clean really, really well. So lemongrass is a staple in the bathroom. And then I have grapefruit and citrus bliss. So on the days that I'm using a pure fume, which are most days, then I'll dab a little bit of citrus bliss or grapefruit on my pulse points and maybe even just behind the ears. But another really great thing to do with, say, grapefruit, because remembering that these oils are sensitive to light. So any citrus oils, there are a few that aren't, but generally speaking, all citrus oils are sensitive to light. They're photosensitive. So you don't want to be placing them on your skin and going out into the sun. So a way that I enjoy the benefits of citrus oils, which are very uplifting and mood enhancing, is to pop a couple of drops in my palm, rub my palms together, and then just shake it through my hair. Yeah, so the oils, remember, essential oils are not oil per se, they're essences, they're plant essences. So it's not gonna oil your hair. You're not gonna have oily hair because of it, unless of course you've pre-diluted it in a coconut oil, in which case a lot of people actually do that to stop the frizz. So I'll pop it in my hair and oh, it smells so good. And so that will be in my hair for the rest of the day and it just smells amazing. So that's 10 oils that I use almost on the daily that are situated on my bathroom countertop. The only other mention that I want to make is Yarrow Pom. Now I have 2 bottles and they're not both Yarrow Pom. Let's talk about Yarrow Pom first. It's Yarrow Pomegranate. So Yarrow is the essential oil and pomegranate is the carrier oil. Now it's blue because it's a calming oil from the chamomile family. So I'm going to show you. All right, check it out. It's blue, blue, blue. Okay, so, and it's quite thick and protective. You don't really want to be putting this on your skin in the morning because what it does is it leaves like this blue smurfy tinge on your skin. Unless of course you're not going out or you don't have to apply any makeup. It's really nourishing and it's quite sticky. So you want to leave it on your skin so that it's got time to absorb in. So I don't put that on my skin during the day, and also I don't use it every single day, or every single evening. It will be one of those things that I go through a phase where I do it 2 or 3 times in a row and then leave it for a while and then 2 or 3 times in a row. So it's a very, very nourishing oil, and I'll use it in particular on summer days where I've been out in the sun and my skin needs a little extra nourishment. Maybe it's a bit dry and it needs some hydration. This bottle here looks like it's Yarrow Pom, but it's not. It's an empty Yarrow Pom bottle. So I finished the Yarrow Pom and I just kept the bottle. I just know the difference because you can see that I've used the top much more than this one. You can see that the one's used and the other one isn't. That's how I know the difference. Now in here, what I've done is I've added jojoba oil. So I've got a big jojoba oil that I bought in bulk. And we have a blend called SERUM, which is a skin blend. It comes in a 10 ml roller, and that 10 mils that's in that roller is pure oil. There's no carrier oil that's part of that particular blend. So what I've done is I filled this up with jojoba oil, and then I've tipped out the 10 ml SERUM in here, and I use this on my skin again at times when I need nourishment. The oils in SERUM are very, very valuable, and they're very good for, that blend is very good for scarring, sunspots, aging. You know, it's got all of the expensive oils like your frankincense, your rose, your helichrysum. And so it's a beautiful oil to use on the skin when, you know, you feel like you need a little bit of a pick-me-up. So just to recap, I use rosehip oil most days with copaiba just as my basic oil serum. But then on days that I need a little bit of extra moisturization, or I feel like my skin is very dry and it needs hydration, that's when I'll use my SERUM blend. And then at night I'll use the Yarrow Pom. So by having all of these products out, it seems like I'm doing a lot all the time, but you get into the habit of it. So if you need to start getting in the habit of it, just pick one thing to do and then do that for a week, and then you stack another habit on top of that. So try not to think that you're going to do it all at the same time, because this is when we get a little bit overwhelmed and then we drop everything and walk away. Rather, create one little habit, get used to it, then stack another habit on top of that, and then get used to it. So firstly, what you may want to do is make your little blend, your spritzer, your witch hazel toner spritzer, and then spritz that on your face after a shower. Done. And then maybe, you know, normally you would apply a cream. Maybe you just want to replace the cream with another product that you've created. Now, I just want to make mention that I know a lot of people say to me that they don't like oil serums as part of their daily routine. And if that's you, then I highly suggest either the Virage skincare kit, which is a favorite amongst so many people, but I love the Essentials Collections kit. I am such a fan of this kit. This is the tightening serum, so I'll apply that on my skin first, and then the hydrating cream. So there's oils in them. So the hydrating cream has got lavender, jasmine, geranium, and frankincense. And the tightening serum has got frankincense, sandalwood, and myrrh. So I'll use that if I'm not in the mood to have oil on my skin. And it's a skincare range that I highly recommend if you're not one that likes an oily hydrating serum on your skin. Now remember, you can add those oils, so the lavender, jasmine, geranium, to the Virage skincare kit if you want as well. I just really love those oils. They are so helpful for aging skin, and I'm not for 1 second saying that I'm old, but I have found there to be such a difference in the texture of my skin since having used the Essentials Collections kit. So, with all of that being said, I really hope that you have found value in this recording and that you get your oils out and use them as much as you can. I'm going to take you through to my bedroom to show you the oils that I have in my bedroom and how I use them as well. And hopefully you can use your oils in the room as well. Hi friends. You are now in our bedroom. So I wanted to quickly show you what my nightstand looks like. Don't freak out, yours doesn't need to look like this. In fact, this setup that I have is very recent, and that's approximately 6 years after I started using essential oils daily. So this stand is not something that you need. You can just have a couple of oils out for your usage. This one has been so incredibly helpful for me because it's organized my oils so well. Here you go. Radio. So here we go. This is my oil stand. Okay, so firstly, this is the Yarrow Pom Body Serum. It is sticky, so that means that you want to apply it and allow the body to absorb the serum before you get dressed. Otherwise it gets sticky on your clothes and you don't want that. What I have been loving is this body butter. This body butter has got some really wonderful fresh smelling oils in them. I actually don't know what's in here, as in oil wise. Let's see. Citruses, wild orange, frankincense. It's really, really yummy. So it's not sticky, it's not thick. It goes directly into the skin, and I'm just recently, this is a recent love, probably the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks. So, and then this is my little oil set. All right, so let's go through it. I have a spare toner here, just like I created for the bathroom. And the reason that I have it here, oops, I got disconnected. The reason that I have it here is because sometimes my husband's in the bathroom and, you know, he's doing his thing and I want to get ready and get out the door. So then I've got all of my face care kit here as well. So I've got the toner, and then I've got the HD Clear Facial Lotion here, which is light. It goes straight into my skin and I don't have to wait very long for it to be absorbed. I have this here that I was given as a gift. Rare earth oils. It's not bad. I must say doTERRA's peppermint oil is like 25 million times better. Anyway, So here I have my hand lotion, I have the doTERRA Spa lip balm, I have the ice blue lotion, so this is great to rub onto my shoulders. I do a lot of yoga, so a lot of the times my shoulders and my neck can get quite stiff, so I pop that on whenever I finished a practice. And then the doTERRA grounding blend essential oil deodorant. Really, really, really good. Back to the oils. I have lavender peace, which I pop into the diffuser at night. A really great grounding, restful blend. I have the Lumo Diffuser. So this Lumo Diffuser actually changes color. So I love putting it onto the nighttime color, so the red, which is really great for supporting your body to actually go to sleep. So with the light, with the blue lights, any sort of bright lights, you are less likely to fall asleep as easy because oh my gosh, I'm not even going to get into that now, but anyway, so it does change colors. Harvest Spice is a limited time offer oil that only comes around once a year during Christmas. It's quite spicy, so I may use this one on the in the colder months just to help heat the room up. You know, smell has such a beautiful effect on the way we feel and our moods, so adding some spice when it's cold will in a way help you feel more cozy and comfortable. So then I've got my peppermint oil, which I'll add into the diffuser during the day. And so here's a couple of the things that I really love doing. I love blending my oils in a like a master blend kind of thing, so that I don't have to measure out what I need when I need it. So I've got PURIFY and lemongrass half in this bottle, and then I'll use this blend in the summer months when I'm looking to get rid of mosquitoes and or purify the room. So I know that this blend has been blended, or that this is a blend that I've blended it, because I've got a sticker on the top, and then you'll see I actually do quite a few other things that show that, you know, that tell me that this is a blend. So PURIFY has got lemon, Siberian fir, citronella, lime, tea tree, and cilantro. It's a beautiful, refreshing blend. You can also pop that into your vases. It will help keep your flowers fresh for longer. Lemon eucalyptus is a blend of lemon and eucalyptus, really great for those months where the respiratory system needs a little bit of support. I have Zendocrine, the Restart blend. I will quite often roll that or rub that onto my liver and my kidneys, just really helping me to detoxify. So if I've been eating a lot of chocolate or anything like that, this is really going to help me detoxify. This is one of the master blends that I was talking about. So I've got a lemon bottle, and then I've added cardamom, cinnamon, black pepper, and I just pop a couple of drops of this into the diffuser. It's kind of like On Guard, but not. It's really yummy. Digestin here as well. So if I don't have it in the bathroom, I'll pop a drop under my tongue. And then green mandarin, which is staple citrus oil. It's amazing. Master blend, balance and wild orange, uplifting yet super grounding. We have patchouli, which is really great for the skin, but also soft feminine oil. If I blend vetiver and patchouli together, watch out. It's just the most incredible calming blend. Vetiver is great for sleep. It's known as liquid Xanax because it does help us sleep and go into slumber much quicker. I may put this onto the soles of my feet. Cassia is not an oil that I use very much, but it's quite spicy, so I may blend it with a bit of bergamot just to give it some, what's it when you two different, like one thing bounces off the other. I can't remember the word, but bergamot is very, very calming. In fact, I use this oil on ear shen men, which I'll show you a little bit later. I put a drop onto my pinky and then I pop this into a pressure spot in my ear, which helps calm the nervous system. It's almost like a reset button. Then I have Clarify here again for the chest. Straight up balance. Peppermint, which is not part of doTERRA, but regardless. I have ginger here, very warming. I may even pop some of this on my sacral area. A really, really nourishing oil for the womb and the sacred womb space. Oh, I've got a double, oh, here you go. Here's a balance and lavender piece. I actually normally put this like this, to be honest. So a little bit of balance and lavender piece also for night times. So I do a lot of reading at nights. So instead of putting a lavender piece direct, I may pop lavender piece and balance in the diffuser. Then a Rosalina, which is a limited time oil. You can't get them. It's kind of like tea tree, but not. And I have a couple of the emotional aromatherapy kit, Forgive, Passion, Peace. This has got a lot of bergamot in it, so it's really fresh and uplifting. Passion is very spicy, so I use this as a perfume a lot. If I'm feeling anxious or antsy or all over the place, Peace is going to go on my pulse points and the soles of my feet. Then I've got my two spices here, Holiday Joy, which is very similar to Harvest Spice, except I think Holiday Joy is sweeter. And then On Guard, which is the protective blend that I have in the bathroom as well. Lemon Myrtle is one of the blends that I use when I'm looking to aromatically anchor. So I use this for visioning and also when I need to step into leadership. So this particular oil, its emotional benefits are, for me, they far supersede the therapeutic benefits. And so I may pop that in the diffuser and do some meditating in the room whilst this is on. It really brings me back into a sense of needing to step into my power. Pink pepper, arbor vitae, Buddha wood in the diffuser together are incredibly powerful. This is the tree of life. Oh, this is not even arbor vitae. I normally put those three together. The tree of life. So very grounding. Pink pepper is quite sweet and spicy, and Buddha wood is also really spicy. So I don't think you can buy Buddha wood. I think it's a limited time offer oil. And I have ice blue. So it's basically what's in here. I don't really use the oil as much as the rub, to be honest. And then frankincense on my skin, and black spruce helps my adrenals. So I pop this on the soles of my feet twice a day, before bed and before I jump out of bed. And then guys, I have all of my roller balls. So firstly, the peppermint beadlets, pop one of that into the mouth most mornings, really refreshing. I have HD Clear to help with spots, blemishes on the skin. I have oregano oil, which I actually roll onto my sinuses when I'm suffering from hay fever and sinusitis. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. On Guard roller for the soles of my feet when I'm feeling particularly ill. Which doesn't really happen very often, but it's there. Then I've created my own blends called Belonging, which is for grounding and earthing, and I use this as my perfume. If you need any information on what oils are in there, just check my website. There's a whole section on my shop page all about these particular blends. And then there's Wisdom for intuitive and self-trust. I have Peace, which is the same as this, but in a roller. Manuka, also for my skin. Tea tree for my skin as well. Amavi, which is a men's blend, fortifying blend. I really love this as a perfume. I also have rose essential oil, which is, I use this for my skin, and I also put it on my heart energy center, which is really opening and expansive. I've got Aspire, but what I've done is I finished Aspire, the blend, and I added Aroma Touch. And I use this to massage my body whenever I'm feeling particularly tight. This is Celubel. This is the actual beauty blend that I was talking about that I use as a serum. You can see that this bottle is empty. So I just added in some coconut oil, cedarwood, and tea tree in here, and I use that for my skin. I have Magnolia, perfect perfume for those days where you just want to chill and relax.
One of my favorite from the kids collection, which is Thinker. This is my focus blend. I may pop this on my temples and the back of my neck when I'm looking to focus. Neroli. Oh, this is the connection to the angelic realms. Seriously. So much information I want to tell you about neroli, but I won't bore you right now. My lip gloss, because of course, Peppermint for headaches, head tension. I may also rub this onto my TMJ, so my jawline whenever I'm feeling particularly tight. And 2 roses, of course.
So you may think that that's a lot, and it is, I'm not gonna lie. But the one thing that's really important to know is that this whole process of having my oils out has ensured that I use my oils more. And that's not just so that I can use it and be a consumer, it's actually so that I can use them and they can be of benefit to me and my family. But the other thing that's really, really good that nobody really speaks about is that by having them out here, in order for me to know which one to use, I have to be scented and I have to ask myself the question, how do I want to feel? How do I feel? Is there anything that I need support with today? Is there anything that I'm going to need support with tonight? So say for example, I know that I have a hectic day ahead. Okay, well, I may use oils that are going to be uplifting, that are going to support me for my stress. Maybe I'm feeling that I'm particularly pressured about something that's going on. So I may use oils that are going to support me with that. And then I know for myself that by the time the end of the day comes around, chances are less that I'm going to be able to make a good decision. Okay, so you generally make your best decisions when you first wake up, and then as the day progresses, you make worse and worse decisions. So what I may do is in the morning use the oils. I'm pretty good at using them in the morning, but then in the morning when I'm done with my little ritual, considering what I know about my day, even though things may change, I may choose a couple of oils that I want to use at night and take them off the stand and pop them straight in front of the stand so that I'm seeing them and I know. I don't even have to choose. I don't get overwhelmed about all of them. I just know. Sometimes that will be the rollerballs, because then I don't have to open up, screw open the lid, drop a little bit, rub it into my skin. I know that the rollerballs are going to be so easy. I just unscrew it, roll it onto my body, and I know that the oils are going to benefit me. Now, of course, I may also fill the diffuser at night or in the morning, so that at night all I need to do is switch it on and allow the aroma to infuse the bedroom. Now, all of these ways that I've given you are therapeutic applications of the oil, so personal therapeutic applications. They're not meant to diagnose or treat or anything like that, but I have, in my own experience, realized that the more I use the oils preventatively, the less I need anything else as a solution or a treatment for feeling ill or sick. So this process of asking myself how I feel, how I want to feel, is there anything off? I generally catch the issue before it's become an issue. So if I'm starting to feel quite tight, say my sinuses, let's say, today I feel like I've got quite a bit of sinus going on. So I'm going to take my oregano, however you want to say it, and I'm just going to roll it onto my sinuses, right? I'm going to roll it up here. And I may, on the days that I feel like it's a little bit much, I may just leave it out onto the nightstand, because then I know tonight I can just do it again before I go to sleep. If I'm grinding my teeth, maybe I want to take my peppermint, right, and then roll it onto my jawline. Yeah. Maybe I want to put that out there as well. Just give myself a little bit of a massage. Hold it here, really massage through the jaw. And these things don't take long. They just take commitment and a devotion. Oh, so good. Yeah. So do with it what you will.
Try not to get overwhelmed by it all, but the important part is that you stay true to yourself, you allow yourself the space to explore your feelings, the way that your body feels, and then you use your oils accordingly. All right, my friends, bye for now.